You will shout.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! We're going to learn how to make different types of charges, and once we make our charges, we've got a few doors to blow up.
Yeah, sure.
Once we've breached those doors, then we have a wonderful vehicle over in the corner there that we will Claymore, and we will fill it full of lead, and then we will assault through and kill all remaining communists who didn't die in the initial blast.
And we have always permissions from the police, because we have to have educations and permissions, and the police is really a friend of us, and that's really great. Great.
This is actual dynamite.
Yeah, that is. But we have
Summer sausage.
smaller.
This is old school stuff, right?
We have
That's all
smaller
good stuff,
also here.
Yeah.
That's
But that's basic mining stuff. So normally they add many kilo inside the hole. So this is like a bottom charts. Detonator inside it, and rest something else, maybe unfold. Yeah, but dynamite is really cheap ones actually.
Yeah.
How much is this per
1 kilo of dynamite costs like 2 to 5 euros. So it's really easy one and cheap one.
I'll give you 20. Can I get that on Amazon? Where do you buy
Yeah, you can buy it from you can buy it from a Finnish local shops. Nearby bananas and apples. There's sausage, cheese, dynamites between those. Yeah. 1 kilo of dynamite creating 1,000 liters of gas, and that's powerful gas. And it's pretty local. If you blow up the dynamite in the free space, it's only making harm really like a short distance, because the blast wave and the blasts actually disappear really fast in the around the surface. So that's why dynamite needs to be clear and to be nearby targets. So
or compressed, or like
yeah, you can, and that's why we use today different kind of objects around it, which we make more harm and more how I say impact.
We got shrapnels.
yeah, we saw.
Yeah. Small parts and screws.
And you can legally do that here.
Actually, yeah.
That's amazing.
But I think so. We are only group in Finland, independent group, which can do this kind of stuff.
I could illegally do this in my backyard.
Yeah.
There you are. No, watch. It's very careful. It's high explosive.
Handle with care. Think about
Why is yours so hard? Mine's not hard enough.
Hit him with your flaccid one.
Hey, that was inappropriate fun.
Oh yeah.
Debauchery.
No fun allowed.
That was debauchery.
You can hit it by like a hammer. You can throw it. You can drive a car on it. It doesn't explode. So that's why we need a detonator, and that's the only way. Actually, the bullet is second option to hit the dynamite. Yeah.
Oh, the dynamite will go
And
off.
we can try it today.
Can we?
You gotta do that.
We gotta do that. Is it like?
All right. The next product is the detonation cord.
Oh, that's awesome.
But it's actually it's white powder, and it has to be dry. This isolation around is a rubber.
White powder, but it's okay.
Oh, fuck. All right. So this is our result which we are going to make. So we have this white. It's like a wire isolation packet, which is a plastic ones, because we don't need the sharpeners. We only need the pure power, which we're going to add on the door.
I'm mixing the flavors. So it's lemon and strawberry flavored.
Yeah.
Not ketchup and mustard? No.
So there's no room for Play-Doh, so I can just tape it.
Yeah, you can tape it.
Play-Doh.
Oh, you did.
Wrap it.
Just rub it.
You can wrap it.
I wasn't sure.
Door. These tapes and attach it. That's why you need this. I don't know what.
Staple gun.
Yeah, but you need this tool. Just wrap it like that.
Okay,
Kaboom.
but I don't need this thing.
I used a lot of force to get as much dead cord inside as I could.
Actually, look, this man makes perfect. Perfect.
Wow.
I'm good at making bombs, Mom.
How do you know this one is mine?
It's kind of Smurf. Smurf dick.
It's actually the right color too.
Like a
Imagine getting swagged by this.
Yeah,
the last thing you see is like, fuck.
Like you're in your compound, like you're hiding in your compound, and you look at your perimeter camera, and like Giga just comes up and attaches that to your wall. Like what the boom? The door fucker 9000.
He has to drill him.
Oh, you drew a little rabbit on his though?
Well, it's only a little piece, so it's only a little bit jam.
That's what I call that charge.
But fucker, 9000. This is like a perfect one, and this is the second. How I say it almost look like same. But
Who ordered the door breaching off wish.com?
But next time you do better. Absolutely. But almost every wooden door surrender with these chassis.
So we said one is up, one is in the middle.
One is down.
Yeah,
One is down, one on the lock.
This and this one will be on the lock. So if I understand correctly, do I cut the dead cord in between, or
No,
I
you
can
don't
just
cut
do?
it. It
Oh,
goes
okay.
through it.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
My heart rate is going up. Okay.
Yes, that's perfect. And when you add the detonator, not yet, that position,
Yes.
put it in the middle. Like here.
Okay. And tape it.
Taping it, yes.
I put it in.
Yes.
Put it in. Then I hold it.
Yeah.
Red light. Bam.
But
Can,
yes.
can you connect it already?
No.
That's a bad
That's a bad time. Here is the first drill where we were allowed to handle explosives and detonators completely by ourselves. Here we see Les checking the door for booby traps, hinges, obstructions, and possible reinforcements of the door. Sure, we're doing some stupid tactics with guns, you can call it LARPing, setting up explosives, but you will see that we are taking this actually very seriously, so our full attention is on properly setting up explosives and the detonator without getting ourselves blown up. Setting up detonator! Now obviously if this was a real door breach, you would not be clamping the explosives on the door, we would use just adhesive tape. We will also not be shouting what we are doing and double checking and confirming with the instructors here. The bigger explosive packets are set up on the door in locations where we are expecting door hinges and the door locking mechanism. Now for safety reasons, we attach the detonator last, only after the explosives are already set, and it would usually be done differently in an actual breaching situation. Also, we're using an electrical detonator, but in this kind of situation, a pyrotechnical fuse would be used, at least in the US military. Breach! 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 Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Now we can see that the dead cord was super effective on this door, but if we needed more penetration or more blasting power, we could combine our charge with a couple of bottles of water or a canteen full of water, which would direct the explosion towards the door in a more focused fashion.
Last man, go, go, go.
Sorry, Kelvin. Sorry.
It was still a very fun thing to do. I think much better than just rigging the explosives and blowing the door without all the theatrics. I don't know. Don't blame me. I like this stuff. Breach! Breach! Breach!
Perfect!
Yeah. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, very. Perfect shot.
Did anyone film it?
Next class is a Claymore mine. So this is the front side, of course. You have to add the marker. This side is front.
Front towards enemy.
Front there, toward the enemies, absolutely. So that's why we have to start it from the bottom. And that's why we first add the explosives.
Made in Sweden.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sweden. Helping us make claymores.
Yes, good for promotions.
Now I make holes for the detonators. So we add explosive here and you can put detonator straight through it.
So my idea here is that you cannot have too much explosives. So I'll go full in. I'll maybe sprinkle a couple of bolts, you know, just for the spicy part, but otherwise... Here you can see some of us using protective gloves. This is because we are working with a modern version of dynamite, which is essentially nitroglycerin mixed with different kind of fillers and stabilizers to make it stable and less reactive. So we're making an actual Claymore.
A little bit more in that.
There's one right
So we
there.
cannot miss any of the shrapnels.
Okay, fine with that one.
We need all the shrapnels. But as you probably know, nitroglycerin is also commonly used in heart medication. It's actually so potent that if you get it on your skin, it will be absorbed. In my case, that resulted in the elevated heart rate and a massive headache. These ones are to say hello first.
These just knock.
You don't need to. Looks nice.
And here's the reason Giga is not welcome back in the United States.
It's just a happy little bush.
Good?
Okay, yeah.
They said
We need a little bit more of the white stuff.
Excuse me, guys. Only problem is that because the charge is so nearby the ground.
it's not okay.
Easily, yeah, it is okay. When we add a pure sand and it makes a little bit pile on the stones. Then we have a sand here, and all which is scrapping is the pure sand.
So the issue here was that we do not want to set explosives too close to the ground, because what happens is that the blast can pick up some rocks and other debris and chuck them towards us at a very high velocity as shrapnels.
It's great knowing you.
So here we have an extra spicy Claymore with some extra rocks, extra explosive, and we are aiming it at the van. Now here the idea behind this drill was to kind of set up an ambush. So we set up a couple of Claymores towards a vehicle and, let's say, enemy positions. And when the Claymores go off, they initiate an ambush where we jump out of our cover and engage the enemy. You will shout,
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Yeah, I know, it's silly, but it was super fun. And where else can you do this than on a bomb range?
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
What's happening?
Fire in the
Nut came right through that.
This one came from
Oh wow!
And all the way here.
Oh shit!
Exit.
Two seconds later.
That's a working machine.
Well, I should have been shooting there, I guess.
His name is Gulti. Gulti. Gulti.
It's a very delicate task. It's taking too long and I'm getting
Kind of nervous.
impatient.
I always make this.
Okay. Okay, tie a knot.
Yeah. And then separate.
Okay.
So if someone walking here,
Yeah,
it
so
doesn't separate.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. 3, 2, 1, boom!
He's the
He's pretty durable.
Yeah.
This is the product. It's similar C4, but this is Finnish Peno. This is a really expensive and fast one. If you have a target, be it strengths you don't know, you have to use power, and that's why you use Peno. But 1 kilo of Peno cost today, it's price rising. It costs like 120 euros each kilos. So it's much, many times expensive than dynamite.
That's well.
You can open this cover, you can touch it in your hands.
This is more safe than.
Can you want something fun with this?
Looks like butter.
What do you mean? Oh, very nice.
Here's the clip with those.
Oh no, it's too tight.
His head on it.
Relax, Giga. Oh shit. Oh, he's tearing.
I can take it off. This kind of chassis go through at least 20 cents concrete wall.
Wow.
Yeah, because concrete is really tough, and lots of concretes have a steel inside, so it's made much harder. So if you only add dynamite or C4 on the concrete wall without covering, it doesn't make nothing. It's only big bang, but no even scrub on the surface. It's really pointless. So that's why we always need to cover it something heavy, and water is safe, and the plastic container is also really safe. If this is steel or something else, sharpening materials, it might harm a lot around then. So that's why water and the plastic container is almost best, or the rubber tubes also. But what is most important, this is a perfect spot to add chassis here. We need at least 200 grams C4 on these walls, because our thickness is at least 50 cents in these. So if we add 2 less, it might do the hole, but not really big ones. And we need a big hole to the wall. So that's why at least 200 grams here, and put it tightly. And leave the space to detonator and covering it with tape. So please, there's.
This is a more powerful explosive than dynamite, but if we put the same amount directly on a concrete wall, it would do almost nothing. It would probably just scrape the surface, but the majority of the blast would be directed away from the concrete. But if you put a full container of water next to it, the water is very dense, it's not compressible, and what it will do, it will contain the blast and direct it towards the concrete. Now, this is a super interesting topic for me, and I read a lot about this, and I know all the theory behind it, but to see it in practice is just, amazing. It's amazing.
Fire the hole!
What the fuck?
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Oh my god!
You're the rebar. Holy.
Alright, so am I the only
Crazy.
one who came when that happened?
The wall is this much reinforced concrete.
Yeah, for reference.
Jesus.
Hello! There ain't nobody alive back here.
So remember when I explained about the nitroglycerin in dynamite? Well, if you shoot it with a high velocity round, like 5.56 shot from a rifle, it has enough energy to set it off. So essentially what we're making here are explosive reactive targets. Just like your everyday tannerite, but much stronger. The most important point here for safety is that the explosive should not be enclosed or have anything near it that can be turned into a shrapnel, because that will kill you.
He's next.